This is Simón Romero in Cali, Colombia. Danny the tiger used to be owned by a commander in Colombia's paramilitary death squads. Workers where he lived told rescuers that the 500-pound tiger fed on the flesh of the militia's victims.
When he first came here, he was so aggressive. If anyone passed his cage, he would throw himself at them.
Luis once belonged to a drug trafficker in western Colombia. For some reason, the drug lord had one of the cougar's legs cut off. Both of these animals were seized by authorities and brought here to Villa Lorena. Situated in a Cali slum, it's Colombia's largest private animal refuge. The refuge currently cares for some 800 animals. Funded by private donations, its philosophy is to accept any animal no matter how mauled or infirm. Many are grateful to be here, like Jupiter the lion, saved from a circus. Ana Julia Torres founded the refuge a decade and a half ago. She works closely with police who seize animals who are being illegally traded.
This place is very important for the city of Cali, and especially the environmental police. If it didn't exist, all these animals would have to be put down.
Lulu the tiger was donated by a circus. Completely blind, she was no longer useful for performing.
It's so sad. When she comes out to eat, she gets lost in her own cage.
Ana Julia suspects the blindness wasn't from natural causes. Even though Villa Lorena is situated in a residential zone, neighbors don't seem to mind living just a wall away from man-eating big cats.
There's no problem. The animals are all locked up, so they don't bother us at all.
Many of Colombia's drug lords don't mind living near ferocious animals either. They house them on their luxurious ranches. The late Pablo Escobar built his own private zoo on his country estate, Hacienda NAPOLES. Years after his death, his estate was reopened as a theme park, where visitors can see some of the descendants of the hippopotamuses he had imported.
The traffickers like these animals because it shows their power and they can intimidate people. These people use these animals to carry out their personal vendettas.
Under such cruel masters, these animals often suffer.
Some traffickers used to drug this lion. His brain was destroyed. He has a look as if he was stoned. It's an animal that was fed a lot of drugs. Humans are not content just to get high. They also give drugs to animals.
Many animals come to Villa Lorena for another chance to live, but some, inevitably, come here to die.
This is the cemetery. There are lions, tigers, monkeys, crocodiles. In each hole, there is an animal buried. We think it was a heart attack. We gave him first aid, mouth to mouth, but we couldn't do anything. He was part of the family. He was here, and now he's gone. These animals come to feel like my children.